Look at that young guy. I'm Tim Owens. I work at CBRE. I'm a commercial real estate broker, and I represent Skanska, among other top institutional clients in this city and as on the east side. Name and owner, we probably work with them. My partner Scott is right here. Hi, Scott. I have been doing this for 25 years. Some of the projects we've worked on recently, Kirkland Urban on the east side, Estera Park. One that's sort of fun to think about here, you'll see a photo or two, is 5501. This was Cascade BMGI in Kirkland. This was a two-floor, 53,000 foot project that crushed it. The younger self there is intentional. He had a lot of ambitions and things he thought were really important back then. Don't guess. This one has learned a lot from him. And back then it was all about amenities. I was really excited about experience and amenities, as basic stuff. And now those things are just expected. I'm really passionate about the creation of value. What we do is primarily to create value in these assets that we represent. So that's usually my lens. And I'm big on the word why. So as we think about this topic, finding the answers to that word is really a challenge to me, and I'll admit it. I'm no pro on sustainability, but we're learning about this. So let's dive in. I'm going to start with some data. CB did a big survey of its occupiers and its investors. And they said, we asked among these things, like 3,000 groups, what are the three main drivers of your organization's stated ESG goals? There's a bunch of them. The green is occupiers, the red is investors. The biggest thing was give effect to our own ethics and values or purpose. Huge. Everybody needs commercial real estate to do this, and the organizations or the occupiers need it the most. They have all these initiatives, and they want the building to stand for them. If you have a public net zero pledge, which year have you set to target for achieving it? Look at this disconnect. Occupiers want this sooner, you guys. Investors sort of spread it out because that's what all good brokers and investors do. We just spread it out across the years. Investors. Occupiers need it sooner than others. So it's coming. We have a lot of challenges right now to get through, but it's coming, it's building. It's more than a priority, it's an expectation. How would the presence or absence of green building certification change your organization's real estate decisions? This is all about price and value. About 50% said they'd pay more for it. That's wrong, 50, it's really 34. That's my typo. 34% said they'd either walk away from it or they'd expect a discount. Guess what? There's something in the middle, and that's kind of like where you don't want to be, and you don't want to be at the bottom. Sticking with price, 84% of respondents in the survey cited that reduced energy consumption as having an impact on real estate decisions matters. How would the presence or absence of the following energy-related green building features change your company's real estate decision? Same stuff. These are just features. 40% said, yeah, we'd pay a lot more money. 50% said we might just walk away and also expect a discount. Look at these ones. Smart tech and other energy creating things are hard to come by. Same thing. Green certifications. Oh, this is my story time in a nutshell. There's tangible, there's intangibles. Like amenities, I love living in the tangibles. This is the stuff you see. My quick story is that building is the 5501 building. The tour was 5 minutes long. The lease was 5 minutes later. They walked in, they walked out. They said, we love it, we'll lease it. It set the rent high for the east side still to this date. Finally, this takes partnership, you guys. What we're learning is, and I'm starting to see it in our green leases, is these companies need to solidify that relationship with you. This is also an opportunity. So in the last seconds of a lease, guess what you're going to get? It's the amendment where you guys are told how you're going to work together to partner on this stuff in the future. So it's essential, and for companies, it's the only way. They need to have a commitment with you as your owner. You really are a partner now. So the next presentation you'll see will be the old guy there, and he'll be more looking back saying, that is all expected now. What we're doing 10 years from now, we talked about today, but it'll be everywhere.